Hello everybody, we're back with another video of Get It or Forget It. This time we're back with, actually it's a bit of a request. I had a user, QEKLI2, I believe it was his name, from YouTube, asked me to do a review on the Lumia 920 from AT&T. Unfortunately, I have T-Mobile and I couldn't find anything affordable enough for me to do the videos. If I get one, I'll do it later on. Another thing is that I don't have AT&T, so I wouldn't be able to test the speeds and the reliability of the phone every day like I would do with a normal phone that I could use with T-Mobile. Right here we have basically a brand new phone. I haven't taken any of the stickers off. I've been using it for just about a week, just to test to see how it works. And when I say testing it, I mean using it every day. Battery life, performance, how it looks, camera, and many of the other features that the phone has that helps me help you guys decide whether you want to buy this phone or not. As far as the phone goes, the phone is actually very fast. It is a an AMOLED capacitive screen. I rarely see any resistive screens nowadays, and it's 480 by 800 Gorilla Glass screen with the Nokia clear black display. I think it was 4 inches. It's a 4-inch screen. I'm not too sure. I'm sorry, but as far as the phone goes, I mean it's a nice design. It's not as thin as you would want a phone to be. Thin enough though. It is actually quite light. So you shouldn't feel the weight. The battery is easily taken off. Just like that, when you remove the back, and you can remove the battery. The micro SIM card is under the battery, and you have the SD card, the micro SD card. Right in the back, you have an 8 megapixel camera. You do have a camera in the front as well. Now, this is my first, not review, but get it or forget it of a Windows phone. I'm not really a fan of Windows phone since I had, boy. What was the last Windows phone I had? I believe it was the Motorola MPX 300, which was quite a few years ago, and it is quite a big change to go from that over to the Windows 8 format. Now the phone is a dual-core 1.5 gigahertz processor, and it's actually rather fast. As you can see, the blacks are very nice. The phone is very responsive. It's a bit weird to me, to tell you the truth, going from a normal Nokia with Symbian or Mimo. I don't know how to explain it. It's just extremely weird. As you can see, it's very responsive. There's a few quirks there's a few things I like, and there's a lot of things I don't like. The first things that I do like is that the phone is very responsive. It doesn't seem to slow down a lot, or at all, if any. It does have a multitasking option. I mean, it easily runs through it. If you press and hold the Windows button, you have something kind of like Siri. That does work.
Searching for, you have something kind like Siri.
As you see, it's very responsive, and it does work. You also have the option of installing the Google search, and I mean, it's pretty much the same thing as the Android version. Search Siri. And there it goes, and it does a web search, and there is iOS 6 Siri. Now, while we're on here, let's go ahead and press the Windows phone, and we'll take you directly to the home screen. And if you press the back button and hold it, it will bring you to the last few apps you had open. Problem with I've seen with this so far is that it will not keep the apps open once you're, let's say I go to Facebook, right? If you see that message, it disconnected. Let me see if I can show you that message. we're having trouble getting data right now. And I'm actually connected via Wi-Fi to my house Wi-Fi, and normally with my other phones I don't have any issue at all, but this phone seems to have trouble keeping connected either to the network or to the Wi-Fi. So I think it's more of a phone issue than the network issue. Now if I left back to the home screen and I disconnected and I came back up, let's go ahead and do that, and I pressed the back button and went back to Facebook, let's say. If you see those bars on the top, meaning that it has to reconnect, so it doesn't stay on all the time. I don't like that. It's the same with my Nimbus, the same with my Skype. It will not stay connected. Once you lock down the phone, it will disconnect whatever network you have, and it's I don't like that. I don't know if it's an issue they're gonna have to fix later on, but it just doesn't work for me. I wanted to stay on. I wanted to stay connected, and that's it. Done. I mean, that's what I wanted to do. Now, here's another thing. This is a Nokia, and I expected to have some of the great things that Nokia phones normally have. And on, for example, the 808, the Clearview, we had an FM modulator in it and an FM radio in it. I wanted them. I really believe I need them. I miss them. This doesn't have it. I searched for the options, and I really couldn't either add it or they just don't have it available. I mean, I don't like that. I mean, I want the, you know, some of the Nokia goodies that you get from other phones with Symbian. One of the things that you do have with this phone is the Nokia Maps. You do have Nokia Maps, and it does work. The GPS works perfect. I mean, as soon as you turn on the Nokia Maps, the GPS just immediately connects. So that's great. So you can also download the maps directly into the phone, just like you did with the other Nokias. That way you don't have to rely on data plan, which is great. I mean, I really think that a lot of phones should be doing that, because nowadays, what do you need to carry? A cell phone, you know, an MP3 player, GPS. You can pretty much do all of it with this. Now, going back with the music player, it is actually really good. Actually one of the best I've seen anywhere around. Now, it does separate your music, videos, podcasts in the store. The store is actually from Nokia, which is actually not bad at all. Let's just check out the music. If you look at the music, it actually puts everything together nicely in a nicely packaged deal here. Now let's go to albums. I mean, if you look at it, you can just go one by one and you'll find everything. The songs, you can make yourself playlist. You know, you can search by genre. I mean, it will go all the way around. And it's actually not bad. I mean, it actually does work. Podcasts, I mean, it does work. You will be able to search podcasts and download them. Problem is that, oh, by the way, because this is a T-Mobile phone, they've been trying to skimp on the data. So if you download a podcast and you try to, if you get a podcast, you subscribe to it and you go out on the road and you try to download it, it will not let you if it's too big of a podcast. It will tell you that, you know, it's best for you if you download it via Wi-Fi, and it will not let you download it via the over-the-air network, which is stupid. I guess T-Mobile is trying to really skimp on the data plans and not let you use your data. I mean, really, your data. All right, let's go back. There's a couple of things that I wanted to show you guys. In regards to the pictures, everything works great. You can the camera, of course, is a wonderful camera. I mean, it really works. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than it really works. It's an 8 megapixel camera, but it takes, you know, really great pictures. Let's just see here. Don't remember any pictures that I've taken recently. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. But you know what? Let's just try it. Actually, let's just see what it does. And that's directly from the camera. Okay. It's best if you do it, you know, live. A lot of people just do it, you know, from what they have. I don't know if you can see the quality on this thing. The colors are actually really nice and bright. The blacks in the back actually come out really nice. It's actually a very nice camera. As far as the video, it's also, you know, well done. Let me just put it that way. Cameras on Nokia's have always been really good. Here's a couple of the other quirks I have. As far as apps, there are a lot of apps, you know, don't get me wrong, but it does feel like they hold all the free stuff back, and they do give you, you know, just bunch of crap, pretty much free stuff. And all the stuff that you normally use, that you would normally want, some stuff that we are used to, for example, Angry Birds, you either get a sampler, or on Android you get them for free as long as you get the advertisement on them. But on here you have to buy them, period. You have to pay for them. You have no other way around, and I don't like that. But well, I mean, if you like Windows Phone, you know, I guess this is the one for you. Here's the other thing I don't like. It feels boring. I don't know if you ever heard that from anybody else before, but it's just boring. You can't change the background. You only have two options of light and dark, and then you can change the colors of the tiles, the live tiles. For example, I chose this blue, and you could get a green with a light background or whatever. I mean, you could. That's all you can do. And the only screen that you can actually change the front, the wallpaper is on the lock screen. That's all you do. Now, as far as get it or forget it, this phone is definitely a get it if you get it for a really good price. I got this phone brand new for $200, everything in a box. The person that I bought it from actually told me that they did not like it. They wanted to go back to Android, and I mean, there's nothing really to argue about other than fine, I'll take it from you for $200. I mean, I'll definitely do it. Definitely get it. I've seen them going around for around $250, $300, you know, brand new, just like this. If you get a really good deal, like I said, definitely get it. Don't get it if you're gonna pay too much money, or if it's really banged up. You know, take care of your phones just like I take care of mine, I guess. That's the only options advice I can give you. I really have nothing else to say about the phone other than it really does work. It's not a bad design. It does feel a little, you know, not as good quality as I felt with the 808, you know, PureView or ClearView. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the phone. And Nokia N8. I mean, those were like solid phones. It might be because of this Lumia 810 is actually considered a lower quality, or the little brother to the Lumia 900, the 820, the Lumia 920. Either T-Mobile, you know, try to save on some of the price of the phone by, you know, taking off the FM radio and stuff like that off of it. But as far as that, it is a good phone. It does work. It does do what you intended for it to do, or, you know, what you intend a smartphone to do. And you know, I like it. I think it's okay. First time I touch an Windows phone in man, many years, in just maybe about 5 years. But it really does work. Would I keep it? Yeah, I think I would keep it. It's not bad as a backup phone. If you like Windows Phone and you're used to that, I'd say yeah, definitely get it as a main phone, and just, you know, use the hell out of it. You know, I guess Android and iOS really have nothing much on this phone, other than the little quirks of the apps not really running when you you know, lock the phone up. But definitely get it for a good price. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or PM me directly, or leave a comment, and you know, I'll try to respond as fast as I can. If I made any mistakes, you guys have any suggestions, also leave comments, and I'll be happy to take that information from you. Thanks again, guys. Take care.